Alright everyone, I'm back. I finally went ahead and cut out everything I needed. This is 3 feet across. It's 3 feet and 1/2 inch across right down here. I just used the bottom boards right here to kind of help guide me to make sure it was nice and straight, and then all the way through I cut off the board, cut out the boards. Here they are right here. So got that cut all out. So I got a perfect square. Bring this back a little bit so you guys can see. Alright. There we go. Alright, now don't know if you can see those lines that I made or not. Try to zoom in a little bit here. Alright, there we go. See that right there? They're right there, all the way up. That blue line going up and one going across. It goes all the way to the next intersection point. I'm going to show you that. Hold on. And then, as you can see right over there, that line right there. Zoom in on that too. And then it goes all the way down to that corner and goes over. Complete square. Now, let's pause right there. Now, what I'm trying to say is that's 3 feet across. It's 3 feet and 1/2 inch across, and then from the bottom to the top is 55 inches and a half. So that's the size of my window. That's what I need to cut this out at. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and cut my wall out of here to make sure that I have it set up right. That'll get this gash out, the bottom gashes out, all these big dents. That'll get all that covered out of there and replace it with a full window frame. But so just stick with me. I'm gonna cut the video out and I'll be right back with the rest of this video. Alright everyone, this is Legit Lee here, back with the same video. Right now I'm gonna get to cutting out my wall. I got the bottom part off, all the wood cut out from my window. The window was dirty because it was outside around dirt and like trees and stuff, so I went ahead, took some real nice time cleaning it up, and now it looks nice. It's a white window frame. It looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out using my grinder tool right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. This right here is my grinder. I got it from Harbor Freight, so it's one of those Drill Masters. So just want you guys to make sure you see it. So it's just a regular grinder. It has a metal cutting blade on it. Basically all I do is turn it on, and I'll be able to just cut along this line. All this line around here goes all the way down, up, all that stuff. Cut this whole aluminum sheet out. And then the good thing is, if I have any other holes around the walls or anything like that on my shipping container, I can use this metal sheet to cover up those holes. So this actually will work out good. That's what I'm talking about, that whole recycling. I'm using all the materials I possibly can to show you guys that you don't need a whole lot of money to make your own house. As long as you have the right mindset and you have the idea that, hey, this isn't garbage, let me see what I could use for this. So even with all these holes cut out, if I just cut out, say like right here, this whole entire slab right here would be perfect for a patch for like a hole in another hole in the wall somewhere out here. I'm not 100% sure if there is. I'm just saying if I do have one, I could use bits and pieces of this metal, this aluminum, to cover up any other holes. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this out real fast. I'll show you a little bit of it, but then I'm gonna cut the video out once I start getting really into it. I just want to show you guys that it will work. So just bear with me for a second. I gotta get my goggles. Always make sure that you do use protection. I can't state that enough. Matter of fact, let me bring this up a little bit so you guys can see me. I can't state that enough, that you always got to make sure that you're using protection, especially when you're cutting something, because anything that you do cut, especially if it's metal, the metal is going to fly up and then it could get inside your eyes. So that's why they always tell you to make sure you use protection. Now, if you're working on something like roofs and stuff like that, they will tell you to use a hard hat just in case something fell. So that's why you always see construction workers using, goggles and helmets and stuff like that. Anything they can do to prevent injuries. But so let me go ahead and get my goggles real fast. I'm gonna cut the video out for a second, cut it back in, show you guys the cutting of the wall over here, and then I'm gonna cut the video back out, then cut it back on and show you guys the full cutout of my wall, and then show you the rest of everything else. So just bear with me. This is legit Lee. Give me one moment. Alright everyone, I'm about to start my cutting. I'm going to cut right here. You'll see this line right here all the way down. So you'll see how the grinder tool works. This is getting a little small, but it should be enough to go ahead and get this whole wall cut out, in which that's pretty much all I'm going to need it for this, probably this whole entire thing. Yes, it is going to be very loud. I have no way to block the sound, so you guys just have to deal with it. If you want to just turn your volume down on the video, that's fine with me. There's no way I could actually stop it, so if it's too loud for you, just telling you now to go ahead and turn your volume down. As you can see, it's cutting it great. It's gonna just go straight down. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video out. I was just trying to show you guys that this will cut through the aluminum of the shipping container. It's gonna be a little bit, it'll probably be about 5 to 10 minutes of cutting. But once I get fully finished, I'll go ahead and cut the video back on for you and show you the whole wall cut out. But basically, just follow along the line. You can't mess up as long as you have it marked out for you. So just wait a second, I'll be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back. I got the whole window cut out. See all that? It's a nice, pretty good looking square. I mean, it's not perfect, but it definitely will work. So yeah, looking really nice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my window in there, and that should be it for everything. Like I said, I had to go on the outside to cut these parts because they're the stuff that kind of holds the wall in place. Yeah, those were the tricky ones. So sorry about all the light from the sun and everything. So alright everybody. Alright everybody, I'm back with the same video. This is legitly here. I got the window kind of in. Now my measurement was a little off. I guess I was measuring from the outside of the window frame instead of the inside. So that was my mistake. But it still manages to fit in there. There's just some little gaps, which isn't nothing. I could fill that in with some filler. But as you can see, it's looking nice. It's almost finished. I have this piece of wood right here that I'm going to use. I got a top and a bottom, and I have two sides I'm about to cut out real quick to frame up that inside to mount. Basically, I'm sandwiching the window frame to the wall. So the window frame's on the outside, the wall's in the center, and then the wood is going to be the other part of the sandwich. So basically, like, the window is the top bun, the center will be like the meat, which is the wall, and then the bottom bun will be your wood. So